What's up, friends? Welcome back to another live stream. We need to be catching up on our shows, our fashion shows. That is, we're going to be taking a look at some of the latest Fashion Week runways. We're going to be taking a look at Coach. I thought we could look at Ralph Lauren. And please pop in the chat, guys, what other runway shows you want to watch together and roast and critique today. I was thinking maybe Dior, because the Dior show just showed today, Jonathan Anderson's debut. There's some pretty interesting designs. We're going to take a look at the bags, some of the trends for spring 2026. Can't believe I'm already saying 2026 at this point. But let me take a quick second to welcome everybody who is here. Welcome, everybody. Dawn Princess, new member. Welcome to the membership, Dawn. Thank you for joining. Pink Sparkle. Happy October, everyone. Happy October. Joanne, welcome. Amy, Jessica, Tyga, Annika, Robin, thank you for being a member for 6 months. We've got Clarissa, Kimberly, Jennifer, welcome. Day Gonzalez, happy Wednesday. Shug, we've got, who did I miss? Jennifer, Rebecca. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Yes to that new Dior drop today, said Pink Sparkle. I'm curious to hear what you guys think of those bags. If you think that those are going to be new classics. It was a very interesting show. It was very like Jonathan Anderson. I don't know. We're going to have to take a look at it together. That's one of the ones I thought we could look at. Let's see who else is here. Laura, welcome. Marie, Karen, hello. Ginger, D. Oh my gosh, we have a good crowd today. Thank you, Rebecca. I literally just curled like the few front pieces just now to look a little bit better because it got a little bit flat as I was working today. Annika says, I'm excited for this. I watched the Ralph Lauren show. There's not that many bags in the Ralph Lauren show, but I think that the clothes are really pretty. So I thought we could watch that today. Welcome, Cheryl. And if this is your first live, anybody, please let us know so we can welcome you in if this is your first time here. Let me catch up. Okay, Kiki Blaze, welcome. Kiki says, hi, Sophia and ladies. I quite liked Fendi, Ferragamo, Bottega, and Altazara. I have not watched that many shows, so if there's any that you guys recommend, let me know. Usually I sit down and I just like catch up on all of them all at once. Like I just go through Rogue Runway and I see them on social media, but I like to sit down and like really look at all the little details and the bags and the trends. Mortuja, welcome. Lynn, how are you? Oh, wait, hi, Magic Dark Star. Hello, how you doing today? Cheryl, thank you so much for the super chat. Cheryl says, just received the Victoria Beckham Beauty Cocoa palette. It is gorgeous. You know what? That is what I have on my eyes right now. Here it is. It is absolutely beautiful. So I have this on my eyes, and then I put on the Swede Cloud Mascara. This is in the brown shade. I thought it would look really nice with the Cocoa palette. Unfortunately, this is sold out. I just realized that this morning because I like filmed this look, and I was like, oh, it's sold out. So I'll let you guys know when it comes back in stock. Thought that was interesting that this sold out. Did any of you guys pick this up? It's just a brown palette, and we love brown. What can we say? We love brown. Cheryl, let me write your name on one of our beautiful autumn leaves. And for anybody who is new or who missed last week, we do have the autumnal October bucket. Do you see it? Do you see it? It's an adorable little ghost. And what we do here is for every super chat and gifted membership, I do enter your name into the bucket. And then at the end of October, I'm going to draw a winner and they will win a $100 gift card. So thank you so much, Cheryl. Make sure I spell your name right. And guys, StreamYard has this new little feature where I can put a QR code up on the screen. So if you're watching from your TV, you can scan the QR code and you can shop the products or like see the different products that I'm talking about in this video. So like for example, the cocoa palette, because different people pop into the shows at different times and they'll be like, what's on your lips? And so I do try my best to link all that in the description box, but also if you're on like a TV or whatever, maybe you don't see it or you can't get to it as easily. So I thought that was a cute little feature. So I'm going to try my best to link everything there. And speaking of what's on my lips, I just got, this was sent to me in PR. This is one of my favorite lip products. This is the YSL Candy Glaze. And this is the shade Scenic Brown. It goes really well with the cocoa palette, or if you have that Chanel Boutons, the couture, you know, like the brown boot. Is it Boutons? Yeah, the new Chanel palettes, the brown one. This would go really well with that also. So that's what I have on my face today. I also ordered the Victoria Beckham foundation drops, and I'm such a dummy. I forgot to put them on my face. I'm wearing the Suku foundation on my face today, so I forgot to put those on. But I meant to try them out today, and I just, you know how it goes. Like if it's not there in front of you, at least I forget. All right, let me see. We got some more super chats here. Anna, thank you so much for the super chat. Put you here in the bucket. Oops. These leaves are all stuck together. And Laura, thank you so much for the super chat. You in the bucket. And Jacqueline, thank you. She said, I might not make it through the live, so hello to everybody and thanks for the coach news. Yes, we're going to talk about that in just a second before we watch the show. If you're new here, I like to wait a little bit. I usually show you like what makeup's on my face, maybe new things that I'm testing out before we get into the main show. So I do want to talk about what launched at Coach today before we start watching the shows, just for a couple of minutes. What was I going to say? Here you are. Hold on, let me catch up with you guys. Jennifer says that she has the holiday gift set in her cart, debating if I should hit the checkout button. Is that from Victoria Beckham Beauty? Thank you, Magic Dark Star. I know, I love this color. I always feel like the lights, like they reflect off my lips and it looks a little weird and uneven, but I really like this color. I've been wanting this color for a long time, so I was really excited when I got it in PR. I was like, yes. Hi, Kia. She said, hi, everyone. Little late watching Yankees Red Sox tie game in the 7th. Oh my gosh. That's a big game, I'm sure. Doris said, love the skeleton earrings. Yes, guys, I linked these down below, or you can, scan the little QR code. These are from the Bauble Bar Halloween collection, and the Halloween collection is 20% off this week only. I don't know, maybe it'll go on sale again, but it's 20% off this week. Let me quickly show you actually, because I have to share my screen anyway in a second. Here they are. Let me make myself smaller. Here we go. These earrings are called Bonafide Hottie earrings. I know, so cheesy. These are the bigger ones, and they come in a bunch of different finishes. Like you can get gold, you can get like black multicolored ones, and I have the mini ones. So the ones I have are the mini ones, but they have bigger ones as well. And then just wanted to quickly show you, if you like this cute little stuff like I do, they have like a bunch of stuff. Like I have these little ghost studs, and they've got jack-o'-lanterns. They've got little bats there. Or here, you could see them better here. It's just like little cute novelty things. So yeah, if you like this, if you have a Halloween party coming up, or you just want something like subtle that you can wear to work, that's kind of cutesy. Look, they got like a little candy corn earring, little cat. So yeah, just wanted to let you know I was like looking for an excuse to wear these earrings. Magic Dark Star says they are so my vibe. Love Halloween earrings. I know, same. Phyllis, thank you so much for the super chat. Watching at work again. Hope my boss isn't on the live. Well, thank you. I hope we're entertaining you while you are at work. Write you on this leaf here. Woo to the boo crew, says Pink Sparkle. Robin, thank you so much for the super chat. And don't forget, guys, we have 2 giveaways today. If you didn't watch my recent haul video, you might not know what they are, but regardless, if you are here, you can enter the giveaway. Hello, Katie. Welcome into the live. She says, hi, Sophia, on my way home from work, just like my usual Wednesday routine. So good to see you and so excited for the live. Yay, I'm so glad. I am so glad. Okay, let me show you guys real quick, as promised, some of the new things at Coach. The biggest thing I want to tell you about is that the Kiss Lock bags have dropped. I just got back from the mall to go see what was new and to see these in person. I'm hoping to post a video to show all the different colors, but I just wanted to let you know that they have this color, which is stunning in person, which is called Black Currant. So it's not the Merlot. It has more of a purpley tone to it. Like some people call it cassis black currant. It is so gorgeous in person. I'll try and post some. I did post a couple of clips to the membership Discord. So take a look there. And I think I posted a photo to my Instagram stories as well of this particular color. It's stunning. It's so good. It's like a very deep shade. So it kind of functions, I think, as like a neutral, but it's rich and delicious. And then there's also this one with the monogram, and this one is covered in crystals. So it sparkles, it shines, it looks a lot prettier in person. I must say I prefer the leather one, but I think this could be a really cool bag for the right customer. This also is being sold now in a smaller size, which I think is sold out. Let me see here. Here's the smaller size. Oh, this color is back in stock. This was sold out like an hour ago. So this one is, or no, is this? No. This is the same one. Sorry. I got excited, guys. Where are you? Here it is. Here it is. So they have a little one now too. Come on. Why you do this to me, Coach website? I don't want that thing there. Okay. I think there you go. You can kind of see there how it looks on her frame, but this is more of a purse. Like it does fit a phone. It's a cute little clutch. And then there's also a strap. The strap is more of like a crook of the arm kind of situation. It doesn't go over the shoulder, but it's a really nice, really cute size. I would say, like, if you're going to go crystals, go with the smaller one because it's almost like a little evening clutch. It could be like a little holiday bag. But I noticed that the first things to sell out are this small size, probably because it's new in the leather. This size is also coming in black leather, but my store sold out of it like immediately. As soon as the store opened, they sold all the black ones. So I didn't even get a chance to see it. and it wasn't online. So if you really like the idea of a black one, maybe wait because you might see it pop up somewhere. So yeah, I linked these in the description box and in the little QR code. So if you want to check them out on your own, check them out. I think I also I think they also have them at they have the black at Macy's, the larger sizes, but these smaller ones, it looks like they're only on the Coach website for now. And I also linked down below, guys, my fall handbag edit. So all of like the new hot bags I've been talking about, like new colorways, things that have been restocked. Take a look at that. If you're interested in any fall bags, I basically posted like the best of the best, what I like in that edit, in that little like shopping guide. So just wanted to give you a heads up because I am surprised that this color is still in stock right now. So Magic Dark Star says, I love my big bags. I carry everything with me. Yeah, big bags are trending right now. Nicola said, I'm so bummed I missed the small black current kiss lock today. Don't worry. I think that they will come back in stock. If you call the Dallas store, by the way, they have that bag. So just letting you guys know if you call. I don't know if they will ship it to you over the phone today. They really reserved them today for their local customers, but you could also try calling that store. Miriam says, that's so cute. It reminds me of my grandma's little purse for the coins. Yes, doesn't it? Oh, guys, I'm telling you, the black currant color is so beautiful with the brass hardware, and the little size is cute. It looks cutesy, but it actually is a decent size. Like it would fit. It's not a mini bag, if that makes sense. Like it's a normal size. It just looks very cutesy. Janet says, glad to see that they now have a smaller version because this is so much more versatile. Yeah, I think for a lot of people, they don't need a big bag or they don't like a big bag. Big bags are definitely trending right now, but I agree. I think it's nice that they have that little size. I even think that they could launch a medium size and it would sell particularly well. So, um, when will the handbag feet be available? They look perfect. Oh, yeah, these do not have feet. Are they coming out with a black crystal one? Asks Anna. They did not say that. Although, who knows? Like maybe for holiday time, maybe they will release more. I thought that they would release this in the green, but they didn't. They did the black, the crystal. They have brown, pink, and black currant. That's what they have right now. Rebecca said, I'm drooling over the black currant shade. Legit, it is so good. I'm telling you guys. I like the black currant, I think, even more than the olive. Joanne said, oh, a baby one. That is so cute. Tyga says, I like the little kiss lock. Yes. Gemma says, is Fabrique a good brand to shop for bags? Yes, Gemma. I just got 2 of their bags. They were gifted to me. I'm very impressed. In fact, in the after party today for members, if you guys want, I can show you some new bags that I am trying out. In the after party today, there's also going to be a handbag unboxing, and I've got some new Sisley makeup to show you guys as well. So that's what we're going to be doing in the after show. But to answer your question, yes, the Fabrique bags are really, really nice. And I'm going to be featuring one in my video on Saturday. So you can take a look at that. Pink Sparkle says, I just busted out my plum Coach for autumn like I do every year. Which bag do you have, Pink Sparkle? Is it like from back in the day or is it like a recent style? Kiki Blaze says, I prefer the large round kiss lock and the thick strap shoulder bag versions as seen on the runway. Ooh, okay. We're going to watch that in a second then. Kimberly is saying, ooh, I love the black currant. Are those the supersized bags? It's like a normal size bag, but I think because of the shape, because it's a kiss lock, which is normally like a little clutch size, they look very oversized. Hi, Justine. Welcome in. Hi, Jeannie. Welcome in. Malai, welcome in. Heather is asking, how do we enter the giveaway? It's going to be a live giveaway. So we will be doing it live at some point, 2 points in this live. You'll see how it works if this is your first one. Basically, you'll use the chat to enter the giveaway. Kia, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, Coach is having quite a moment. Yes, I know. It's fun. I think it's fun. And I was saying this to somebody the other day. I would love to show more like runways of the mid-range bags, but like they don't have runways because they're just like so expensive, I guess, or they don't do ready to wear. So they do more like lookbooks and that kind of stuff. So Coaches, it's really like the only brand that is also doing like runway collections. So if you guys have any other suggestions, if there's other runways of other brands that you like to shop from, definitely let me know. See what you guys are saying. Forgotten Coffee, hello. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Pop you guys in the bucket. Pink Sparkle says, back in the way, back, and it's huge. Gotta carry all my lippies. Oh, this is your Coach bag. Is it still worth getting the Empire Carryall 34? I have the Merlot in my Macy's cart. Well, what do you mean by that? Like compared to this? I like that bag. I think if it's worth it, it's always worth it. Just depends on like if there's a different color that you want or if you would prefer the Kiss Lock bag. But I still like that bag. Hi, Lenley. Welcome to the live. Oh, Kiki Blaze is suggesting Calvin Klein and Michael Kors. Ooh, Michael Kors could be an interesting one to look at. I feel like they're trying to revive their bag brand. Let's see. I love Michael Kors, says Pink Sparkle. Oh, awesome. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Was there anything else I wanted to share with you guys before we dive in to the first show? Let me make sure that the sound is off so we don't get copyright strike. This is for commentary, so this falls under fair use. Let me make sure. I want to make sure you guys can see this like full screen. All right, I think that should be good. You guys can see the screen, right? Or it's black. So we're going to play the show and post your commentary. Let me know what you think. I'm going to read out all of your thoughts. And then I also have Vogue Runway, so then we can look at like the close-up photos of the bags. Okay, good. Thank you, Rachel. I'm so glad you enjoyed the London vlog. Yeah, I got a lot of good feedback on that video. Okay, perfect. All right, let's start the show, guys. So excited. Ooh, a beam of light. So in the beginning of this show, there's like a bunch of longer coats. And you guys will notice this is the new bag, the Coach, I think it's called the Barrel Kiss Lock. So it's kind of like that Louis Vuitton papillon type of shape, but then they popped a little kiss lock on the front. What do you guys think of that? I think it's kind of cute. And then a lot of the models, they have these little like mini kiss lock charms, almost as like a lanyard or like a little badge carrier. And a lot of little handheld clutches as well. So I'd love to hear what you guys think of that. I quite like a lot of the clothes in this collection. The only question is like, where do these clothes end up? Because they don't end up in my boutique. Maybe they're only at like the Fifth Avenue flagship or something. Like I like that vest, for example. Not so sure about the ripped jeans, but I feel like a lot of the looks here are kind of nice and fresh and like casual. I like it when Stewart does these like flowy slip dresses. There's menswear in this one as well. Love the clothes, says Magic Dark Star. Joanne says, I think it's cute and the different shapes as necklaces is kind of cool. Yeah, I think it's cute. Kiki Blaze says, I laugh every time I saw the pendant bags this season. Yeah, what are we putting in our pendant bags, guys? Are we putting gum? Are we putting change? Hopes and dreams? Marie says it's so millennial beige. Yeah, the only thing I would change about a lot of these clothes is the colors because these colors really wash me out. I like the silhouettes and I'm sure like I don't know. Like I would wear that skirt, but I wouldn't pair it with a beige sweater vest. I would wear it with like something more colorful. I love this suede skirt. That's really really cute. I know, Kiki Blaze, not all the clothes on the runway make it into production. I know that, but like with Coach, it seems like none of them make it into production. Cause like I would buy some of this. I feel like in Boston back in the day, they used to get some of the ready to wear and it was really cute. And I go into my boutique here and it's just like t-shirts. Okay, so there's this other bag that they're carrying, guys, and it's kind of like a bigger hobo bag with a little kiss lock on the front. Here we have the little like dainty clutch. I quite like these leather vests. Wendy goes, I can put my Charlotte Tilbury blush in it. It's a Polly pocket purse. Haha, that's so true. Kia's putting a $100 bill in hers. I like that, like backup emergency cash. Kimberly says the barrel bag is unique. I wonder if it's uncomfortable under the arm. Yeah, good question. Like, does it poke into you? See, this is a cute outfit. I like a lot of the skirts and trousers. Tyga says, I want the Coach Barrel Kiss Lock in leather, not suede. Yeah, they have a bunch of different fabrics here on the runway. Like it seems like they have quite a lot of denim, leather, suede. This is too beige for me, like far too beige. Excuse me. That hobo bag is good, says Jug. Marie says, not digging the boots. Laura likes the denim jackets. Pink Sparkle says the boots are cute. Magic Dark Star says, I love the trousers. Marie says, I feel as if they're working at some IT startup boogie nerd. Oh, guys, look at this one. The kitty cat sweater. Do I need that? Do I need the kitty cat sweater? So here is the barrel kiss lock, I think in suede. Oh, here is like a honey colored leather. The pants are a little bit too baggy for my taste, even though I do like wide leg. I don't like rips and I don't like it when they're like overly baggy. This is a cute dress. I like the vibe of this. What does it say? Phoenix. Oh, interesting. They're really pushing the barrel bag. Yes, Kiki. I feel like when for the Coach runways, they never really have. Oh, here's that like hobo bag again, guys. I actually like this dress. I know it's a little eccentric, but I actually really like the little like starry pattern. I feel like on the Coach runways, this one has balloons. Um, they pick a bag and they push that bag. They're like, this is the bag that we want you to know about. Have no confusion. This will be the bag. Joanne says, love the architectural aspect of the pants, but no rips slash a bit too long. I agree, Renata. I would like a little bit of color. I like this like starry print. Like I think that's a cool color palette, but the whole runway I felt like could have used some color. You know, like it's spring. Yeah, Gemma says Coach is so young, so Gen Z now. Excellent revival. Yeah, totally. I think Gen Z, they like the baggy pants, right? Okay, here is the final walk. We get one little peek at everything. A lot of white. I like the black. The black I like, but too much beige. Too much beige in the middle for me. They didn't really let us see what the colors will be for spring because have a feeling, guys. Let me know what you think. I have a feeling that this is not going to be like they're probably going to have some seasonal colors, right? We're not going to walk into the Coach store and it's going to be totally beige and white, right? Love black, says Magic Dark Star. Nerdy Bombshell says, same. I need bright colors. Muted shades and pastels are not my friend. I do not look good in like butter yellow, for example. I cannot. I cannot. Now I want to click on these other shows. Let me pop on over to the photos so we can take a look at some of the bags and some of the close-ups. Oh, I love the pleating on, what was this? The skirt? Go back to this. Oh no, it took me all the way back. Hold on. This is what they consider to be the beauty photos. Here's a little close up of these things. Oh, that's kind of precious. Like this is a little locket. It's metal. Oh, so Nikki says Stuart Vevers posted a rainbow of tiny kiss locks for spring yesterday on his Instagram. No way. Is it still on there? Let me check. Because I follow him. No. No, I don't see it. I'll have to see if I can track that down. All right, let's take a look at a couple of other little goodies here. Here we go. I wanted to show. Where was that patchwork one? This. So they're bringing back these. Remember how they used to do a lot of these patchwork designs? I thought that was interesting to see. I kind of like the mixture of all those neutrals. Um, are the coin purses only good for the Trevi fountain? Asks Marie. It's a kiss lock on a kiss lock. Um, Ooh, Rebecca said, I'd love to see the Fendi show. I recently fell in love with the brand and I may buy my first bag in Paris this April. Rebecca, tell us which bags do you have your eye on? Like what styles and sizes? See here. Kiki says, I have a feeling Sophia will fall for the embroidered peekaboo, but I prefer the large colored ones. I really love how the peekaboo folds are different. Yes, they have a new kind of peekaboo style that just came out. That's a throwback, says Nerdy Bombshell. It's kind of cute though. Yes, I remember the patchwork design, says Clarissa. I think my mom had one of these bags. Sorry, guys. I clicked the wrong button and got myself out of the live. Let me do that again. I'm here. I'm here, everybody. See, this is what happens when you have like 3 different windows and like 15 tabs. All right. Now I'm like afraid. Okay. Let's go back to the details. I want to make sure that you guys can see. Okay. You can see that, right? That's like big enough. Okay, so here's the barrel kiss lock. I like the black pebbled leather quite a bit. We got these little clutches. See, I don't care for these colors, these like butter yellows, but to each their own. I like this coat. I like the leather. What do you guys think of the makeup? It's quite fresh, quite nice. So here is that bag I was talking about. Everybody's doing these like belt straps, adjustable belt straps, like the Tory Burch ones. I saw a lot of bags like this in Nordstrom today. Okay, Rebecca says she's going back and forth between the Fendi baguette and the Mama baguette. Ooh, that's a hard decision. I mean, can't go wrong with the classic baguette. Jeannie says, I have 2 of the patchwork designs. Barbie said, I'm obsessed with the mulberry charms you showed off. Oh, Barbie, I went to Coach, I went to Nordstrom today, and I got so many compliments on those charms. Like, they're so different. I love them. D says, I really like this barrel kiss lock bag, not available right now on the website. Yeah, no, I think that they did like some sort of limited drop. Like, who knows? Maybe they had like 10 of them. I don't know. And then I guess they will be available in the spring. You know what I mean? Hi, Tara. Welcome to the live. Kiki Blaze says, I love the large buckle straps. I know. I like these too. How comfortable are the belt straps? I find them to be comfortable. I think one of the benefits is that you can adjust the length of these. So, like if you have a really big coat and you want it to be hanging a little bit lower, or just depending on your height, it's just nice to be able to adjust the strap. And some bags, you can adjust them so much to the point where you can either wear it as a crossbody or you can wear it as a shoulder bag. Ooh, Jessica said, I'm tempted by this one. Might get my first Coach bag. What is the name of the belt strap bag? I don't know. Does anybody know the official name of this? I actually did not look that up. Look at this little book, guys. Coach leatherwear. What a cute little charm. I don't know how practical that is. I mean, bag charms aren't practical in general. Like maybe it would get messed up, but that's kind of cute. I like this jacket. I like this whole look. This is like a, oh no, I think this is a light colored denim. I thought it was leather. It's a light colored denim. Same with this little clutch. Yeah, I'm curious if we're going to see more brands doing this trend. I don't know. I don't know if it's for me to wear these kinds of like big necklace things, but it is just another little accessory that brands can make a trend and sell us. You know what I mean? Here's that butter yellow kiss lock bag. This is like a dark colored denim. We have a couple of large tabbies. I quite like it in the denim. I like this one. I like it in the denim. That's cute. I think the pants are kind of cute too. I like mixing patterns. Bunch of little handheld clutches. Oh, here's the skirt. Love a leather skirt. My goodness, there's a lot of slides here. Oh, here's this bag in the chocolate brown. That's nice. Tyga says, I like it the best in the denim. Yeah, I don't know. Like it has an interesting look to it, right? They're all wearing scarves, says Jeanette. Hey, they got to sell the scarves some way, right? There's springtime scarves, you know, for when it's still like a little bit chilly out. Kiki Blay says the pendant bags are definitely a new trend. It was on many runways, like the new Jacquemus micro bag. All right, I'm going to have to keep an eye out for that when I catch up on all the shows. Book earrings, says JW Miller. Yeah, there are a bunch of really cute earrings. Phyllis says, I love denim bags. Yeah, these are some cute. There's some good options here, all right, for spring. What show do you guys want to watch next? Oh, I like this skirt. See, I like a lot of the clothes. Where I can find these clothes, I don't know. And can I afford these clothes? I don't know. The vest. I would buy a vest. I like the look of these. So cute. Yeah, here are the book earrings, guys. What do you think? Perfect for a little nerd like myself. Gemma says Dior. What do you guys think? What do you want? Let's do a poll, okay? Do you want to watch Dior or Ralph Lauren? I'm going to do a little poll. All right. Rock the vote, friends. The poll is up. In the meantime, rock the vote. That's right, Pink Sparkle. Dior, says Jennifer. Okay, you guys got to vote. Let me know who you want to see. In the meantime, I'm going to look for the Dior show on YouTube. Okay. Let's see. Dior spring. All right, I found it. One sec. I wanted to make sure that it was muted. Barbie says Dolce. A lot of you guys are interested in the Dolce & Gabbana. Annika said Dior, I haven't seen yet. Ooh, 55% Dior. Oh, I spelled Dior wrong. I'm so dumb, guys. It was a typo. I've been editing too many videos this week. Ralph Lauren says Evelyn. We'll watch both. We can watch both. But you guys let me know which one you want to see. So we will watch Dior first because they are ahead by just a little bit. All right, one sec. Just want to make sure you guys can see it full screen. All right, here y'all go. 17 minutes? This is 17 minutes? All right, we better get going. First look. The suspense. This first look I think is quite intriguing. It's kind of like, it's basically the Dior, the new look, but in the style of Jonathan Anderson. Like it's a little bit avant-garde. It's very sculptural. I think it's a really beautiful dress. Pay attention to the bag. This is the new bag that debuted today. I don't know what the name of it is yet. There's going to be quite a few like plaid prints. This is the other new bag that I saw today, kind of like a hobo bag with the saddle bag Dior strap. This I'm not so sure about. It's like a onesie, I think. I would say, guys, pay attention to the shoes and the bags the most in this show because I think those are going to be the most commercial items. This is interesting with like the bow in the back. Very feminine. Kind of like a reimagination of the bar jacket with the incorporation of the bow. I think it's interesting he's bringing this is very avant-garde. This is more like Comme des Garçons vibe. This textile reminds me a lot of some of the things he did at Loewe. Do not like that bag. Let's see here. Got the hobo bag again. The clothes are interesting. They're interesting. He kind of has taken a lot of the like dainty fabrics and motifs like bows, florals. We have a lace here. And then he applied them in kind of like a more sculptural, artistic way. This is cute. This little like tweed number. And the shoes are really cute in this show. The shoes I think are my favorite. This look is just not these shoes, not these shoes. Let me see what you guys are saying. D says, a lot of beautiful fabrics, but the designs are bizarre for me. I do like the kitten heel pumps. Kiki Blaze says, it's giving me whimsical French Napoleonic wear. First two bags, Rebecca has heart eyes for. Gemma says, it's so fun to watch the show again with all of you and praise roast about it. I watched the show earlier today and I can't put my minds together. This outfit right here looks just like Loewe. Like that's a Loewe outfit. He literally did that same blouse, but that's okay. It's very cute. It's looking like the draped skirts that he recently did. So he's giving us a little taste of that. I do kind of like that bag in that baby pink shade. That is very sweet, very cute. This is interesting. it's like, is it bows? Are they about to become bows? We have a little capelet. Are capes going to be a trend for spring? Jester hats, says Jeanette. Um, the hat is giving me much confusion. Jennifer says I'm drooling over the bags. Yes, the hats are pilgrim chic, Laura, indeed. I think that these skirts and a lot of like the blouses and shirts will sell well. These other things, I think they're really just for show, or like some celebrity will wear them on the runway. We have a suede version of, I forget the name of that bag. It didn't take off like it was supposed to. I wonder, like, what? Like, I don't even know what to think. I don't even know a commentary to give. The capes. I want to see if people actually are gonna like. Are they gonna be selling these capes in the boutique? The little heels are just so cute. I think. I don't like this bag at all, but the bar jacket is beautiful. Gemma says, I love the pastel color. Reminds me of the iconic Dior tutu. Yes. D says, I really like the bow cocktail dress based on the new look with the kitten heels. Very Monsieur Dior. Yes, for sure. Yes, this is quite sweet. The floral fabrics and these blouses, very beautiful. There's definitely a lot of really nice wearable separates and pieces here, but like there's some avant-garde stuff too. And I mean, it's his first show for Dior women, so like I kind of feel like he needs to make a statement. Let's see here. I like the ruffly shirt here. A lot of bow blouses. The way that this model is stomping in these shoes. Oh my gosh. This outfit is so bad. They just want us to really look at that bag. Love the bows, says Pink Sparkle. This I liked. I mean, it's a little strange, but I find it beautiful. I like how the fabric flows. I feel like that model just looks really beautiful. These shoes, oh my gosh, look at these. Do you think it's the shoes? Like, did the models that are wearing those particular shoes, they're always stomping around? They're covering a lot of ground in those shoes, indeed. These are the ones, these little ones with the bows, I think those will be popular. The skirts, these mini skirts, they almost have kind of like a little bustle in the back. You know what I mean? This is kind of cool. Oh, yeah, this look right here is taken from a very famous dress. Who recently wore, somebody, one of the Dior ambassadors recently wore a remade version of that dress to maybe like the Met Gala last year. I'm trying to remember. Hi, Kat. How are you? She said, I love the open concept of the show, the floor giving a frozen ice feel. Yeah, I like that too. Yes, Anya Taylor Joy. Thank you, Marie. I believe it was her. I think Hi, Lady Miss G. I think Natalie Portman, maybe she was the one that wore the original. I think it's called the Miss Dior dress. Now that I think of it, I think it's called the Miss Dior dress. I apologize if I'm getting this wrong, but um I love how they just throw us like a little like and here's a little polo with some pants. For the men, there's a polo. I don't know where this was set. Where was this set? I liked that jacket with the big bow. Let's see here. I don't know why I'm not liking this new bag, but I see why they felt like they needed this style. And I really like that blouse. That was beautiful. It's a cool top. I don't remember seeing that one. What do you guys think of this like scrunched bag? It's like the canage quilting, but they like scrunched it up. Gemma says the bags look like they're under 1,000. Yeah, a lot of them do not look super expensive, but hey, I'm watching from far away. I'm curious how much that the tote bag will be. It looks like a quilted grandma bag, says Nerdy Bombshell. I don't like that bag. I'm not. We'll look at the close-ups of the show. Okay, here's another version of this dress. It's okay. This, I'm just like, no. These like little round, it's almost like the voluminous underwear trend. I've been seeing a lot of like no pants trend on the runway this season. Like, when will it end? Yes, a bubble skirt. Thank you, Marie. I don't like it. Okay, this I like. This feels very Jonathan Anderson to me. The bright Kelly green. That's beautiful. It's a little bit voluminous. Maybe for the boutiques, it will be like a little bit more of a classic cut. You know what I mean? This is no. Okay, no. We need to end the bubble skirt and like the no pants trend. Another clomper, says Marie. It is kind of funny how everybody who's wearing those like rose shaped shoes is just clomping around. And I don't think it's the way that they walk. This bag again. It's like some of these outfits are like very, very simple and straightforward, and then they're just like, boom, this. Janet says that the voluminous short bubble skirts look very 1500s menswear, like from the Shakespeare era. Weird choice. I mean, maybe it's a reference. I don't know. I will not be wearing it. We got a little tartan bow dress here. Why are they wearing pirate hats? It's just a prop. It's just for the show. It's just a vibe. This is kind of cool. I do feel like this show is a little bit long. Like, you still have 4 minutes worth of clothes to go. Yes, the models don't always get their shoe size. That's true. We should be a little bit more friendly to these models because we don't know if they're wearing the right shoe size. The hats are not anything that I think they will be selling in the store. Like it's just a part of the runway. Part of the runway is for it to be like an experience, for it to be memorable, for it to like most of the time they'll be like, this was my inspiration. And you're like, okay, I'll go with it. But I don't think people will be walking around wearing those. Kia, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, Kia, Yankees win. Are you kidding me? So I get more money, lol. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it, Kia. I will put you on this beautiful autumn leaf. I'm curious what like the experts say about this show. Okay, is this like the final? Yeah, this is like the final look. Honestly, though, like, yeah, there were some like kind of crazy outfits here, but I am still excited to see. Like, I didn't hate the vibe of the show. I like that it's different. It feels more playful than where we were. Not that I thought that, Maria Grazia was like a bad designer or anything like that. Like, I enjoyed watching a lot of her runways, but after a while, it's like, you know what, we need a new era for Dior, something like a little bit different. And so I am excited to see what he does. There were some cute outfits too, says Joanne. Yes, I agree. I thought there were some cute outfits. Um, it's a runway show, so like not everything on the runway is meant to be like something that you would sell, but I feel like the past years with the former creative director, everything was very commercial. Like that was her thing. She was an accessories designer. That was her specialty. And so, you know, it was a little bit less on the creativity of the clothes and more so focusing on like belts, shoes, bags. So, yes, it's wearable art, says Rebecca. It's got us talking about it. Imagine if it was just like a bunch of like wearable clothes or whatever, it probably wouldn't be getting as much press. Let's take a look at the close-up photos though. Give me 1 second, guys. Um just so we could take a look at like the shoes and bags. Dior. Are they not on Vogue Runway? They only have Dior Men on here. Hold on. Latest shows. Oh, Christian Dior. I had to look under Christian Dior. Okay. Um, so here's the bag. Let's get a close look at her. What do you guys think of this? Tell me. So it has like little leaves on it. It says Dior here. So I guess one thing to say is that the hardware does look like it's Dior, but the logo is hidden inside. So like it's a bit more discreet. So that's kind of interesting. There's no flashy logo. There's one top handle and then one shoulder strap. I think it's a cute bag. Like I don't look at this and think, "Oh my god, I need this bag," but I think it's kind of cute. What do you guys think? Clarissa says, "I like the bag." Denise says, "I really like the bag and I think the hats are cool." It's pretty. I like that. It's understated, says Kimberly. I definitely feel like it's kind of Dior. Like it's very like feminine and kind of cutesy. Um Jennifer says that black bag looks so chic. Rebecca says, I feel like it's their way of entering the quiet luxury space that's all the rage these days. Yeah, exactly. Shug says it hangs unevenly. That's kind of what I was thinking. Does it? That's what I would think. Um, Lady Miss G says, "Yes, I love the bag. Jisoo had one in this gorgeous green. Take a look." Okay, let's take a look. Let's look at their I'm assuming it's on their Instagram. I think I saw that. Let me see here. Dior. Ooh, this is pretty. Is this it? Oh, wow, that is stunning. Okay, so like these are the shoes, guys. Can you see this okay? Okay, yeah, you guys can see. Look, they're using like the older logo. I remember when I bought my Lady Dior bag, it was right when Maria Grazia started at the brand and they still had some of the old styles. Like she had just introduced that thicker guitar strap for the Lady Dior, whereas before they had the thinner strap. And I remember the box that I got for my bag, it had this it had this on it. Like the box was this beautiful, like light baby blue, like very feminine color with this on it. And so I kind of feel like Jonathan Anderson, he's kind of like bringing us back into, I don't want to say like that era of Dior, but it definitely is. It's kind of like that cutesy, classic feminine look, but then he's mixing in a little bit of his quirkiness into it in other ways. I'm not so sure about satin. I don't think I never buy satin shoes, but I think that these are going to be popular. Let me see what else here. Ooh, I think that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. I don't know. I'm kind of liking the look of everything. It's kind of like bright and fresh and cool. Okay, how do I find this bag? I like the toe bed, says Shug. No to the satin, says Marie. Yes, they look like a modernized 1950s shoe. Oh, Jen is asking me about the crop trench coat in my London vlog. Sorry guys, I got that in a Japanese streetwear store like many years ago. It's actually a two-piece. There's a longer part so it converts into a longer trench. Japanese clothes are the best. Um but favorite daughter has a really good cropped trench. I'll have to post that out for you guys. Like a porcelain teacup, says Clarissa. I do love the shoes. I agree, Rebecca. That's a really good point. I feel like we need consistency from them. I love the shoes, says Joyce. See, you guys like the shoes. When I show you the close up, Google search Jisoo Dior. Okay, thank you. I don't know who these people are. You guys know I'm not cool. Is Jisoo like a K-pop star? Dior. Okay, one sec. I'm doing it. Oh, one sec. Okay, from Blackpink. Yeah, okay. Do you guys see? Ooh, with like a bubble skirt. That is very cute. Let's see here. She looks cute. She's sitting with her little bag. It does look a little bit off balance though, right, guys? I guess this minty color is going to be big. Okay, so she's got a gray one here. Here it is again. Oh, wait, it's like a coated leather? Hold on, she's gonna hold it up, I think. There it is. Is it an exotic? It's coated. Here she is. With Jonathan Anderson. Let me go back to here. This is the other bag. Okay, so what do we think of this bag? Tell me in the comments. It looks like a hug bag. Oh, the other one. Yeah, yeah. I love that bag, says Chug. No, says D. Any Labubu's on the runway, says Jen. um Gemma said this bartender look, though. It did look a little bit bartender, didn't it? Uh um Joanne is saying that she kind of likes it, but she's wondering if the strap might snag, which is a good point. A lot of you guys like this one. I feel like there's a lot of bags that look like this right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing interesting about this bag to me. It's cute, but there's a lot of bags that look exactly like this right now. Ooh, Kiki Blaze says the new weaved Ferragamo hug bag is to die for. Ooh, let's look it up. Hold on. Weaved Ferragamo hug bag. Is it like raffia or is this on the from the runway? I must know. Oh, excuse me, guys. Love weaved bags, says Magic Dark Star. Yeah, Jen Wu says this one's giving Stradbury dark chocolate vibes. Oh, it's from the runway. Okay, so maybe we'll look at that afterwards. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this one is not very novel to me. Okay, what do we think of these pumps? What do we think? I guess it's like this one is the C and the other one kind of looks like a D. So Christian Dior. I don't think I can squeeze my feet into those. Annika says, I like. Clarissa says, the shoes. Oh, yeah. Pink Sparkle says, love them. I think they're cute. I can't often wear shoes like this. It really depends on, like, you know, how wide they are. It's just a classic pointy toe pump. Hi, Sylvia. Welcome to the live. We're looking at Dior. All right, here's another pair with the feathers. I quite like these. I think they're fun. They're literally just brown pumps, says says Jenny. Well, they're not trying to reinvent the wheel. Oh, wow, says D. Joyce says, wow, those with the feather, take my money. Okay, a lot of you guys like these. Now those are cute, says Jessica. Okay. He's winning you all over. I like these. I think they're pretty cute. All right, hold on. We don't need to see the pilgrim hats. This girl's got her like blister thing on. She's like, I've been to too many fashion shows at this point. Yeah, he really drew on French 1700s fashion design. I definitely saw that. A reinterpretation of the French gentleman's loafers. Yes, I definitely see that. Is that the print of the dress? Some of the dresses, I believe, had this print. Let me. This pattern I like. Again, it kind of looks like that logo I showed you, that kind of vibe. This is interesting how he made this look like a bow. Okay, some of these are just okay. Here are the ones that they could not walk in, that they were stomping in. This poor model. Wonton hats. Hunger Games shoes. What do you guys think of these? I suppose it's supposed to be a rose. Nope, says Kat. Yeah, I'm not into these. These look like you cannot walk in them. I don't hate the look of these. I'm just like not a mule person already, so it's like I don't think so. I feel like these could be styled well. It's just like you got to walk carefully in these. Pink Sparkle loves these. But yeah, I don't think they're like ugly. I don't think I could wear them. Wearing a hat on her feet, lol. Yeah, your feet would slip out. That's the thing. Your feet would slip out. Something tells me those are not going to be the hit shoe. Love these textiles though. Like very pretty. Here are those shoes again. You know, it's going to be for the girlies that want a little logo, right? The CD shoes. Oh gosh. They're in like a tartan print. These as well. Like, I don't know. Not sure about the black rhinestones. The makeup is very, very light. What does this look like to you? Are these supposed to be like leaves? Yeah, not the bunny ears, says Valerie. Is it bunny? Yeah, okay. I thought it looked like bunny ears too, but then I thought maybe it's supposed to be leaves. I don't know. I like this blouse. See, it's like the same shirt that I could get at Loewe, but it's going to be like 4 times as much. Same with the skirt. Here's the bag in pink. Okay, this one is the textured one. Is it Python? Interesting as well that it's silver hardware. Both of the bags had silver hardware. Dior always does like a pale champagne gold, or at least they recently have, unless it is the saddle bag. And then, yeah, here are those mules. Yeah, these are the ones that I think are going to be really popular. Oh, the little pink ones are cute. I like the little pink ones. I want them. This dress I think is interesting. I didn't get to comment on it. I didn't see it go by, but I saw this earlier when I was watching the show. I quite liked that design. All right, guys, you want to watch Ralph Lauren next? The CVS pharmacy receipt dress. Pink Sparkle says, "Me too, Sophia," on the little pink ones. All right, let's watch Ralph Lauren. We have enough of Dior. Let's watch Ralph Lauren. All right, here we go. Very dramatic. These clothes are going to be very wearable and very beautiful, just warning you. This necklace reminds me of the Little Mermaid. Like her voice is in the necklace. And they focus a lot on this specific bag, which, if I'm remembering correctly, is called the Ralph. And the handles there are inspired by the vintage cars of Ralph Lauren. It's supposed to look like a vintage car steering wheel. I like the jewelry in this show. I like the use of jewelry. Also, pay attention to the little woven shoes. Those little woven leather shoes are so cute. And I love this big hat. Very fresh and feminine. I also love this red. Obviously, I'm like obsessed with the red in this show. It is like the truest, most saturated, amazing color. I love every little bit of this outfit right here. I also love her makeup. I think she looks beautiful. See what you guys are saying. Gorgeous red, says Valerie. Miriam says, love the material. So beautiful fabric. The red is beautiful. I'm getting 80s business suits, says Marie. Yes, it's a very different vibe. I like this little vest. I like those little straps. It's kind of interesting. And the pearl earrings, very interesting, very springy. I need to get myself one of these hats. Now, these hats I'm okay with. Ooh, I like this with the red bow. I guess bow blouses are in, guys. Lucky for me, because I have a lot of them. If I see one in like a vintage store, I always am drawn to it. Let's see here. The shoes are quite nice. Some of you guys are saying this looks a bit 80s, 80s and 90s. Definitely like the bigger jacket, the bigger blazers looks a bit 80s, but I'm not seeing like a huge shoulder. We have a woven style of the Ralph here. Love these, says Clarissa. Kia says, I have a couple of Ralph Lauren jackets, one military style and one linen double-breasted blazer, both beautifully well made. It's definitely very spring, you know. I like that some of these they have kind of like a beachy feel. It's light, it's airy. I also like that it seems like we're all having a little bit more fun with jewelry the past like year or two. I feel like for a really long time, jewelry was just like really small, really tiny, really dainty. And now I'm seeing a lot more like pearls, organic shapes. Like, I don't know. I just feel like jewelry is a little bit more fun this past year. This outfit right here is so me. I love that outfit with the little shorts. That's a cute little bag. I dream about outfits like these, says Magic Dark Star. That's a really cute little short trench. And the beret. The capris, no, I cannot. You will never see me in capris again. These like statement pendants, I wonder if like that's a thing. Hey, Lorena, we're watching Ralph Lauren. What's the story about the capris? Oh, just that like that's what was in fashion when I was growing up, and it is in no way flattering to I don't think it's flattering for most people, but it's definitely not flattering on my body type. So elegant and summery. This is kind of gauzy and interesting. Very romantic. Jeannie says, I agree. No capris. There are certain body types, like these models, who can make it look really good. But if you're like pear shaped like me, cutting off your legs like three-quarters of the way down is not a good idea. What do you guys think of the Ralph, the bag? Because there's no Rickies on this runway. It's all pretty much the Ralph. Remind me, guys, I want to do the giveaway next, okay? Because I forgot. I was going to do it before this show. I want to make sure we do it before it gets too late. They got some little like woven bags. This woman is working it. She feels good in that outfit. Okay, you guys like the bags. Oh, the red dress. This dress so good. See, she looks great in the capris. I don't look like her. I even like this outfit, the all black. Carolina Herrera vibe. Yes. Very classy. Yeah, the models are more walking more comfortably. Well, it also could just be like how they are instructed to walk, and we're not listening to the music as well. So, some shows they want it to feel more energetic, and usually the music sets that tone. Ooh, what is this? Is it silk? What is that? Rebecca said, I would teleport this whole show into my closet minus the capris. Ooh, I like this flirty little skirt. I wish that the Ralph Lauren clothes weren't so expensive because they're so beautiful. I know, sparkle skirt. Hi, Lauren. Welcome to the live. We are watching the Ralph Lauren runway show. Yeah, I mean, these models, they just look so good. Like, they all look good. Like, the hair, the makeup, the clothes. I like those pants with, like, the bow detail. It's kind of like nipping in the waist. Look at this glitz and glam. She's working it. She knows she looks good. The skin is glowing as well. Who are all the people sitting in the chairs, says David. Those are the attendees of the fashion show. No clomper walkers. I know. Laura Dern is in the audience. Yeah, do you guys spot any celebs? I don't know who these people are. Oh, Anna Winter in the back. You guys are good. I'm not even I was looking at the clothes. One of them is Anna. Okay. Oh, oh, celebs. All right, we're almost done. We got a couple, like 2, 3 minutes left of this one. Yeah, good eyes, guys. Jessica Chastain. Okay, here we go. Final look, final look. These are all my like favorite color. Oh, there's Anna Wintour. These are all my favorite colors, like black, white, and red. Oprah was there, says Annika. Raven Simone, was she really there? Okay, I know who that is. I want everything, says Tyga. Gail King is there too. Oh. Yes, Clarissa, you have to be invited to the show. You gotta be invited. Oh, Mindy Kaling was sitting next to Jessica Chastain. Yeah, my little head was there, so I couldn't really she was covered up. I couldn't see who was there. Some of the fabrics are just delicious, says Jenny. All right, guys, we might it is 8:30 here, so we can watch another show, but let's do the giveaways, okay? Or at least one giveaway. Does that sound good? Let me pause this. I thought it was beautiful. Not a lot of bags, not a lot of bags, but I thought the clothes were nice, so I thought you guys would enjoy that. All right. And I did remember I had these in my kitchen. I did remember to get our giveaway goodies. All right. Did you guys see my haul that came out yesterday? Do you know what we're going to be giving away? Ooh, yay. Yeah, you guys are all excited. Gemma says, "Of course." I think I remember a lot of you guys commenting on that video. Okay, yay! Well, if you didn't, it's okay because you're here on the live stream and I really appreciate that. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me today. We are going to be giving away 2 goodies that I got for you guys on my trip to London, and they both come with dust bags. So here is the first one. This is a beautiful Aspinall of London cosmetics pouch, or you could put, toiletries in it. It could be a makeup bag that you take with you to work. You can travel with it. And this is leather. It is croc embossed leather. And then the inside is just kind of like an easy to wipe fabric, says Aspinall of London on the inside. I thought this was quite a classy color. I like the ivory, and it also like wipes clean. If you get any makeup on it, it's easy to clean. And I got you guys the large size. um Thank you, Sylvia. Yes, I linked these down below because these are look at him dance. Dee, 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 dee. All of the Halloween earrings at Bobble Bar are on sale this week. Okay, you guys are excited. Rebecca said, if I don't win the bag, I'm going to have to buy it. It's so cute. I know it's cute. They have smaller ones as well. I'm just warning you, they have a lot of options for things on their site. It's kind of insane how many things they make. Okay, now give me a second to get the giveaway tool up. What is it? StreamYard. And don't forget, guys, if you are a member, we are doing an after party today. What should the hashtag be today? Let's do hashtag Aspinall because it's Aspinall of London. Okay, guys. So hold on. I got to share my screen. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so if you are new here, all you have to do, it's very simple, is you just use the chat, the live chat. This is only for if you're watching live, by the way. And you're going to type hashtag Aspinall. You only have to do it once. Doing it multiple times doesn't enter you in twice. But yeah, just type in Aspinall and it automatically adds you in. So we've got 57 entries. I'm going to wait a second just in case maybe you're watching on your smart TV or something. You might want to get to the chat. So I'll give you guys a second. And obviously, if you do not want this, do not enter the giveaway. I don't know why you wouldn't want this beautiful toiletry cosmetics pouch, but if you don't want it, don't enter. I really want you guys to enjoy the gifts. Yay. I love doing the giveaways because I can see everybody else who is here who maybe is like doing something else instead of chatting in the chat the whole time, which is totally fine, by the way. Um, okay, wow, we have 88 entries. Fabulous. 89. Can we get to 90? This is awesome, guys. I would love it, says Magic Dark Star. All right, guys, let's choose a winner. Drum roll, please. The winner of the Aspinall pouch is Alexandra. Yay, Alexandra. Congrats. Everybody congratulate her in the chat for winning the beautiful Aspinall of London Cosmetics case. Alexandra, what I need you to do so that I can collect your mailing address, so I know where to send this to, you need to just send me an email at sophia.sees.beauty@gmail.com. If you can send me an email tonight or tomorrow morning, and I will get your address and I'll try and get that shipped out to you ASAP. Yay! I know. Yay! She said, I've never won anything before. Literally everybody says that whenever they win. It's so funny. So just send me an email, Alexandra, and I'll make sure that I ship that out to you ASAP. All right. Okay, let's just do the next one, okay? So the next giveaway item, the second giveaway item is this one right here from Strathbury. Now, this is a bag charm, and this is a charm where you can put your, I should have brought mine. Mine is on my kitchen table, but it's a sunglass holder, okay? It's a sunglass holder. So you open it up like this. It has the little Strathbury music bar. And then you put the sunglasses in here, and then the little arms of the sunglasses fold in, and then you snap it shut, and then you can hang it from your bag so your sunnies are handy. It's great for like a bigger bag, a tote bag, a backpack. You could hang it in your car or something like that, but it's just a really cute little bag charm, and I got it in the black pebbled leather because I thought that would match most people's handbags. Nice and convenient, says Kat. I agree. What a great idea. Ooh, pink sparkle for my Chanel sunnies. um, yeah, I thought it was cute. I was like, it's cute and it's functional, and the leather is really nice. So yes, great for smaller bags too. Yeah, if you can't fit your sunglasses in your smaller bag, which happens to me all the time, then this is really good. So, okay, Let me start a new one. Let's do hashtag sunny. Hashtag sunny. Lady Miss G says, I have 3 pairs of glasses and none fit in my little bags. Sarah says, I might have to buy that if I don't win it. Lol. A couple of you already bought these. I noticed that several of you guys bought them using my links, which is really nice of you guys. Thank you. I should have linked these in the description box. I'll have to link them in the little shopping guide for you all after this. A recent haul if you want to see what they actually look like with the sunglasses in them. But yeah, I thought that they were cute. Okay, we're at 90 entries, which was like the same as last time. All right, let's draw. I feel like we're at capacity. Drum roll. Who's the winner of the Stradbury sunglass case? Jessica! Oh my God!
Oh, yeah.
I added in 3 sound effects that time. Yay! Jessica, you know the drill. I'm so excited for you. You know the drill. Send me an email, sophia.c's.beauty@gmail. Let me add these for you guys. What is the name of these? It's like multi sunglass case. I'll pop the link because I think you can only, yeah, Moltrice. I will put the link to these in the chat because I know it seems like a lot of you guys are interested. Hold on, I've lost my tab. Yay, Jessica! She's like, I'm so excited. Here's the link if you would like to take a look at them, and then I will pop it also in the description box if you want to check these out. Because I agree. I feel like they're kind of novel. So I'll put that in here for you guys. I'll put it under new product launches. Sunglasses bag charm. There we go. There we go. There we go. I am trying to get my Aspinall of London coupon code back. I think it unfortunately very inconveniently expired, but just waiting for them to respond to me to see if they can get that reinstated. Would I put my expensive sunglasses in the cover? What do you mean? In these? I would put my expensive sunglasses in these. I scared my kids for lol for screaming. Rebecca, you can find the link. I'll post the link here. Hold on, give me a second for the Aspinall of London pouch. It's in my haul, but I'll post it into the chat here for you guys. The toiletry bag. Here you go. Here's the link for the toiletry bag. Okay, Clarissa says, yes, I put my Loewe sunglasses in mine and it's secure. Wonderful, wonderful. No, Janet, I don't think you could only use the coupon code online. Yeah, I think you could ask them. I mean, can't hurt to ask, right? Thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate it. I don't know if they have like a new customer discount. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna do my best to get it back because I didn't realize it was literally expiring that day the video went live. So anyway, but they're pretty responsive, but there's a time change and everything. So anyway, guys, you want to watch one more show before we go? Which one would we like to watch? Oh, Nordstrom has a Maison de Sabre version. Okay, I will check that out. I'm supposed to meet with them sometime soon. They reached out to me, so I'll have to ask them about that. Dolce and Gabbana, Fendi, Usher was at the Ralph Lauren show. Usher. Dolce. A lot of you guys are interested in Dolce and Gabbana and Fendi. Why don't we do a vote? No, I don't have a code for Victoria Beckham Beauty. I wish I did. I just bought stuff from their site. Fendi, Gucci. All right, let's do a quick little vote. And that'll be all we have time for today. But we can always do this again, guys. I'm glad you guys like this. I like to mix it up, mix up the shows a bit. We always have fun. All right, rock the vote, friends. Rock the vote. David is saying men's show, please. Well, I know that the Fendi show is both men and women, and I think Dolce & Gabbana usually is too. Marilyn, you are so welcome. Thank you for coming to the live. Not D&G, says Pink Sparkle. It's up to you guys, okay? This show is for you. It's not for me. Joanne says, if you're new, you can get 20% off. Use it for the holiday collection. Is that for Victoria Beckham Beauty? Trust me, guys, I asked for the codes. Like, I try and get you guys as many codes, or I will ask for giveaway things. Sometimes it can be a little hard to get. Tell us all about your Fendi boots. My Fendi boots are in the other room. Maybe in the after party, I can show you guys my Fendi boots. Let me see here. All right, you guys want Fendi. Okay. All right, let's do it then. That will be the last one we do for today. Hold on, I gotta get out of this one. All right. I gotta share my screen. Hold on. I don't want you to miss all this. It starts fast. Okay, let's go. What do you guys think of this set? It reminds me of like little post-it notes. Love this bag. This is a new bag. It's not the Peekaboo. I think it's called the Way bag. But look at that delicious color block. I love all the colors of this show. There's a lot of red. There's a lot of pink. I enjoyed the color very much. The bag color, says Laura. Amazing bag, says Kia. Love this color block bag. Nice suiting. The earrings are interesting in this show. And there's a lot of little like floral and kind of daisy patterns as well. Yes, Clarissa, the flooring looks cushiony, like the stuff you put in a gym. Yeah, remember when they would like put all the mats out at gym? This dress I think is really cute. This looks like something I would wear. And I like the little cutout back. The floor matches the bags. Yes, exactly. Show us some close-ups. There we go. There we go. I think the shoes are really nice in this show. However, everybody looks like their feet are slipping out of the shoes. So I'm a little bit like, "Meh, I'm not so sure." Yeah, it looks like a daycare floor, says Valerie. Hey, it's easy for them to walk on. Okay, here we got some beaded bags. This one is super cute. She looks very stern. We got some men's looks here. I like the men's bags. That's interesting. I like this rich blue. This, oh my gosh, yes, red and pink. Ooh, look at that little bag charm. That's cute. I like how this new bag it smiles, like it is open and has that little curve to it. You have this little flower that looks like a cracked egg. I quite liked a lot of the men's looks in this show as well. All of the hair is like glued down in the front. It reminds me of, I mean, I don't know if you guys remember the days, at least for me, it was like middle school, high school, where a lot of the girls would like gel down their bangs. It reminds me of that. Ooh, big old bag right there. All right, this look, yes. I like the big pink bag. This look, the gray one, I'm like, no. I like this with the little skirt. This bag is going to be hard to resist. I don't like the styling here. I think she needs like a smaller bag. This I like. The bag. Look at the bag, guys. It's like a little red sweater. Yeah, I wonder how much the wave bags will go for. Probably like 6,000 is my guess. Another interesting men's bag. I love the look of these sweater baguettes, but it definitely makes me nervous. Like in 2 seconds, I'm gonna get makeup on it. Ooh, I like that dress. That's cute. I don't know about this tracksuit. I mean, I guess this is cute, like sportswear, you know? Ooh, Ski Couture says the floor is a secret clue. Upcoming Fendi eyeshadow palettes. I wish. I wish. I like this guy. I like that they have both men and women, and they got like this older guy. He's looking good. Okay, this look, I know it's nothing special, but these are like my colors. Just going to the gym with my expensive duffel bag, lol. Yeah. Okay, again with the no pants. Why? I guess, is it a bathing suit? Maybe it's a bathing suit. If it's a bathing suit, it's fine. Like if she's going to the pool. Not sure how I feel about that sleeve. Oops, I forgot my pants. The Golden Bachelor. This dress I think is cute. I think she looks good. I hope that they do that in more colors. This is fine. Little underwhelming. Let's see. Ooh, the peekaboo. The woven one. I do like a lot of these woven styles. I'm loving all the hot pinks, says Nerdy Bombshell. The bag charms are really cute, says Jennifer. I'm trying to look at this in terms of like the separates as well, like what might end up in the boutique. I'm seeing some promising things, but I feel like the bags got the most attention. D says, I love that Fendi has real models, men, women, young, older, and plus size too. Colors everywhere. Yay, the bags are so pretty, and I love the daisies. Yes, I agree. I like the mixture of models. Like to me, I don't know. Especially if it's like a more mature women, like they always look amazing on the runway. Like I can picture these looks on real people. Little twirl. Is that Paloma? We need more twirls on the runway. All right, let's see. I like this, like navy with white, little daisy cutout, fresh, flirty. I like it for the men as well. I like this bag for the men. I think that's in like an ostrich leather. Ooh, this I like, so cute. I will never be able to afford that coat, but I can admire it from afar. This is like a little poolside number. I think that's cute. The daisy coat. Yeah, I thought this was a really fun show. This is Gabriette, I think is her name. She's like the new face of she's one of the new like Fendi celebrities. She's the face of the Fendi spy bag. We got a little fuzzy furry peekaboo, or maybe that was the wave bag. Loving these men's bags. I feel like a lot of the women are going to want to check out these men's bags because I don't know. I think that's just like a really cute shape. And I like the look of the leather. Thank you, Pink Sparkle. D likes the pink fur peekaboo. Another half open bag, lol. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be the look. It's called the wave. It's supposed to have that. They call it the smile. Let's see here. I think this is another little, yeah. Oh, this is the Fendi Spy, but in like a little woven sweater design. Some of these I feel like are look a little over designed. Like I don't know about this, but the bag is cute. Kia says, I think there is a Fendi bag in my future. Not a fan of this. Not a fan of that. This bag, I want to see a close up of that. Is it leather? It's a pretty cool tote. This floral print kind of reminds me of some of the things they've done in the past. because I've looked at a lot of like vintage Fendi clothing or just stuff from years ago that's like on eBay now. Oh, thanks, Lorena. I'm glad you're having fun. Oh, that was a big bag. Not a big bag, but one of the ones that got featured on social media with the daisy going through it. Love this skirt. Like I like is it a dress or is it a skirt? Some of the clothes reminds me of Prada. Yeah, I agree, Kia. Some of them do have that Prada look to them. The shoes are nice, the men's sneakers. I like this. I don't know where I would be going in that, but I like it. I'm getting boogie hippie vibes, says Marie. This fabric is so unforgiving though. Like it does not stretch, that like sheer fabric. Yeah, sheer is still everywhere. Agreed. Where's that one like fur woven bag? I'm waiting for it, unless I missed it while I was gabbing. What is like this bag with this dress? It just, I don't know. I like the idea of the dress, but it looks a little unfinished. Yeah, I like this like little floral print. It reminds me they've done this print before. I don't know what flower that is that they're repeating now. I like it. Let me see here. Pink Sparkle says, I wish I could get my man to rock a man bag. He's always losing his phone, his wallet. That's what they do. Oh, this is lovely. I like that. And the bag, I don't think I would wear the bag with that, but I like it. I feel like this show is lasting forever. Yeah, a lot of sheerness. It's just so hard. Like if you have hips, it's like the dress is not going over them. That's been in my experience with a lot of the Fendi clothes. Let's see. We still have a little bit of a show left. There's a lot of looks in this show, but I guess it's men and women. So, ooh, who's in the crowd? Yeah, it's a little too much sheer. Shug says they did a good job on the sheer looks. I do like that there's kind of, I don't know, I kind of like the layering, but it is kind of a lot. It's like the same sheer look one after the other. But I like the appliques and what is it, embroidery, the beading, whatever is on there. Curious to see what this will look like in the boutique. Like, are they going to be selling like bedazzled underpants with the sheer tops? I don't know. But I like the direction. I like the vibe. Where was the one? I must have missed the one bag that I really liked. It can be hard sometimes as they go by. They don't show you close ups of every single bag. I like the looks from the first half better, says Kiki Blaze. Stephanie likes the sheer layers. Let me see if I can get. Let's see here. Why is this taking so long to load? You pause this and go to Vogue Runway. And we'll just look at a couple close-ups of the bags. So we got this one here. I feel like this was a standout. Although it's like a canvas material, so it's going to get dirty really easily. Explore gallery. Okay, this is what I need. Okay, good. You guys can see that. That's very cute. You got this like daisy print. See, the men's bags are quite interesting. What do you guys think of that? With this like woven leather. What is this? Okay, so that's like a peekaboo or something, but she's holding it all scrunched up. You got the little sweater baguettes. Sorry, guys, the images are quite small. Here is the fluffy one with the beading on the inside. That's probably so heavy. Yeah, I know, Sylvia. My dad didn't call this time. He forgot about me. He probably knows that it's Wednesday. That man's bag is good, says Shug. Yeah, I know. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. Okay, here was that other one with the daisy popping out. This one I saw a lot on social media. Like a lot of people were featuring this one. See, another I don't know. I think that's like a cool men's bag. Where was there was another like woven fur one. Where is it? It was like all over social media. Little like cutout daisy. Lots of little feminine touches in this show. Oh, here it is. This look. Okay, the bag wasn't fur, the coat is fur. Yeah, this is all like hand done. I loved this look. I love the colors. My former sales associate, I met her when she worked at Fendi, then she worked at Chanel, now she works at Loewe. She was posting about this. She's like, "Oh, I thought of you when I saw this look." I was like, "Ah, you know me so well." Love the coat, says D. Marilyn is asking, are the men's bags typically not as expensive as the women's? Just curious as to how they are encouraging men to purchase and use bags. The retail buyer in me is curious. I think it depends on the men's bag. A lot of times, no, I I mean, I think they're just as expensive. I think it depends on the bag and the detail, but a lot of women buy from the men's section, and there are a lot of men that like designer bags, that shop designer bags. It's certainly not as much as women. So they're not always going to have as many, or they keep the styles a little bit more straightforward. They might not have as many new options, but I feel like Fendi always has a fairly robust men's section. Starlight shimmery. Love the whole look. Only faux fur, I hope. Nope, not with Fendi. They started off as a fur house. So nothing that you see from them, I don't think would ever be fake fur. That's just I didn't come up with it. That is just what they do. That is their heritage. Clarissa said the men's designer sunglasses can be nicer too. Oh, I never even thought to try on the men's sunglasses. When is Sylvia's last show? I thought this was her last show. I don't know. Maybe that's why. I don't know. It's pretty good. Maybe they really pulled out all the stops. It seems like she waited until the anniversary shows were over and then they announced it. Um yeah. So she's already made the move to the president role, I believe. Yeah, I think she's changed roles. So I'm curious to see what happens next. But I've liked what they've released this year. Did you guys like this? Did you guys have fun today? I think that is all we have time for, because I do want to do a little after party for my members. If some of you guys can stay behind for that. Yes, yay. So glad you guys had fun. Yeah, we watched some good shows today. Next Fashion Week, we'll definitely do this again. If we want to do this again, might be old news by the time next week rolls around, but um just reading your comments. Yes, join the membership. We have a blast. If you would like to become a member, there is a link in the description box. We have our exclusive live streams, exclusive content, separate giveaways for members. There is a very fun Discord server where we chat about makeup and handbags and all this stuff basically on the daily. And we have a really awesome community in there. So if you're that person in your family who's like obsessed with shopping and fashion and new makeup releases and you have no one to talk about it with, then our Discord server is a really great place to be. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so thrilled that you had a fun time. And next week, I will be at a conference. So I have to think, maybe I might move the live to a different date. But either way, I will definitely post an announcement. I don't think I'll be able to get home in time for the live stream. So just wanted to give you a heads up that next week the live might be on like a different day. But thank you guys. I will see you in my next one. And I hope you have a really great rest of your evening. Goodbye.